Good morning, room one. Happy Monday. Welcome to a brand new week. This is week 14 of distance learning. Wow, we've been doing this for a long time. I think we are getting better at it, right? I am trying really hard to keep my lessons a little shorter, and you guys are all trying really hard to do the assignments, and you guys are doing a great job on Zoom. So I'm just going to say thumbs up to everybody. Just keep trying. Hopefully we just have a few more weeks of this, and after the holidays maybe we can get back into our classroom. But it was an exciting weekend because on Saturday they announced that Joe Biden became the 46th president of the United States. So boys and girls, Donald Trump in the picture here, who was our president, I guess he still is for a few more months, right? Donald Trump was our 45th president of the United States. But because we had the election last week on Tuesday, they did announce after all the votes were counted that Joe Biden was the winner. And on Saturday, he gave a speech to the whole country. And boys and girls, he's going to be your president for the next 4 years. So through kindergarten, first, second, and third grade. So you won't see the election again for 4 more years. You guys will be in the third grade. So it'll be kind of exciting to do this all over again too. So I wish Joe Biden good luck with our country, and I hope he does good things for America, right? All right, so boys and girls, let's go ahead and take a peek at the calendar. What I want to do is get caught up, okay, because we had a weekend, and I don't like to just stick the numbers on there. I like you guys to see it. So we left off on Friday, okay, November the 6th. So I've got the 7 right here, and our pattern is the two dark brown, those are the A's, and then a light brown, and then 2 dark brown and a light brown. So I'm going to put the number 7. I'm going to put that over the top of JVR's birthday. I have to ask JVR today on Zoom if he had a nice birthday on Saturday. And then that was for Saturday. The 7th was Saturday, and then the 8th was Sunday. Okay, those are our 2 stay-home days, our weekend days. And so now we're going to put up 9. I got the 9, okay? But we're not going to put it on the brown side because we just had 2 browns. So we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. If we go back into our pattern, we have dark brown, light brown, dark, light, dark, light brown. Or I could have looked at the heads. We've got 2 orange and 1 red, 2 orange, 1 red, 2 orange, 1 red, AAB. AAB. Now, boys and girls, when you look ahead, this special little picture that's red, white, and blue with the stars, on the top of that, that says Veterans Day, and that is this Wednesday. So Veterans Day is we celebrate all the veterans in America, and that's anyone who has been a soldier, a Marine, they've been in the Air Force, they've been in the Navy, they've served in our military, and maybe they fought in a war, and maybe they're currently, I have a nephew who is in the Navy right now. We just celebrate all the veterans, the people who fight for our country, okay? And we don't have school on Wednesday, so I'm gonna put an announcement on Seesaw. I expect the school, the office will send one home too. No school this Wednesday, it's Veterans Day, okay? And then you can see that we have another birthday on Saturday. That is Reagan's birthday, and I'm going to talk to her mommy this week, and I'll see if she wants to celebrate on Zoom on Friday with the whole entire class, or if she wants to wait till the following Monday and just do it with her small group. We'll ask her, okay? You guys will have the choice of doing that. Alrighty, so I'm going to move this over. Oops, no. First I have to put the straw in, don't I? On Friday we left off with 62. I'm going to turn this. Now I've got the same 6 bundles of 10. We bundled last week, didn't we? 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60. I'll put those back in here. But now we've got 3 straws. 61, 62, 63. And we're going to write that. Day 63, week 14 of distance learning. I'm going to go down and around with a big fat tummy. Number 6, you are so funny. And the 3 goes around and around. What can it be? This is known as the number 3. Wow, boys and girls, we are getting closer to 100, aren't we? Okay, now I'm going to go ahead and we'll do the day of the week. Oops, I got to turn these all over. We have a brand new week. I usually do that ahead of time. Okay, so we're going to turn them all over except for Sunday. In fact, I'll go ahead and show you again. I showed you on Friday, but Saturday and Sunday are our 2 stay-home days, aren't they? Okay, so, but Saturday comes at the end of the week, so we're going to leave that down here. Sunday comes at the beginning of the week. I'm going to go ahead and turn that one over because that was yesterday, Sunday, when you guys were home with your families. So now we get to turn this one over. You guys know what that says? It starts with an M. Monday. Let's spell Monday. Marvelous Monday. M-O-N-D-A-Y. Put that up. How many days have we had? It's the beginning of the week. We've only had Sunday, Monday. We've only had 2. How many are left? Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So we've had 2, and there's 5 more. How many is that altogether? 2 plus 5 is 7. You should be able to subitize that now, which means you don't have to count your fingers, right? You just know that 5 and 2 is 7. Okay, let's do days of the week. 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 There's Sunday and there's Monday. There's Tuesday and there's Wednesday. There's Thursday and there's Friday. And then there's Saturday. Days of the week. 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 Awesome. Okay. All right, I'm going to move over here, and we have a few things to do over here. Okay, that is, I want to put up the correct number for today, which is number 9, and we'll put that up, and it's going to say today is November 9th, 2020, or we say 2020. Okay, now I'm going to slide this. We had Friday, we had Saturday. We're going to slide it all the way back. Sunday was our stay-home day, and now we're going to push it to Monday. Now, I haven't changed this yet. I will change that tomorrow because we're still going to work on some Nat Geo pages today. Once we have those finished up, we're going to do a new letter this week. But here's the thing I wanted to do, okay? This was on sunny, all the way from Friday because it was sunny on Friday. I think it was 80 in the 80s on Friday. Saturday is the day that it rained. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to go ahead and slide this so you can see it because we haven't got to talk about that one. The little boy is in a rain slicker, okay, a raincoat with an umbrella. So I don't think you want to wear the t-shirt and shorts and flip-flops on a rainy day. So I'm going to put this up, which would be a rain jacket. You'd probably want some long pants. We could still have a t-shirt underneath, okay, but we would have had to have that raincoat. And on Saturday, I know when I went out, I brought my umbrella with me because it was raining off and on all day. Now, it's not raining today, boys and girls, but it is cool and cloudy. So now this was over the weekend, mostly Saturday, right? And then Sunday, it was a little cloudy. It was still sunny, but I'm going to turn it. This one says sunny. This one says cloudy, but you still see the sun there. So it's possible to have sun and clouds, right? But it was a little cool. Yesterday in the afternoon, it even got really windy too. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to take this down because it's not raining now. And we're going to leave the long pants up here. Move them over. I'll leave a t-shirt on. I know I'm wearing a t-shirt in the house anyways. But if you do go outside, you might need a sweater, something a little warmer. And if you go out early in the morning or late in the evening, it might even be cold enough for a jacket. So I'm going to put both of those. So we know that the weather is getting a little cooler now, isn't it? And one reason it's getting cooler is because it's not summer anymore, it's fall. So that's what I want to talk to you about next. And I'm going to move this over because when I went to school on Saturday, I brought home something called a flannel board. And I brought it home because we've been talking about the seasons, but I'm going to start doing some lessons for the seasons. I'm going to probably just read books this week because I have some pages I want to get to you guys, and I'm not going to be able to do that till next week. I think we're going to have another pickup day. I think the kindergarten has to do it together, and so I think it's going to be next Monday. I will for sure put that announcement on Seesaw and Parent Square, but parents right now, I am going to go ahead and announce, hopefully I won't have to change it, next Monday. We're going to have one more pickup day. Okay, I wanted to do it this week because I wanted to get you guys some pages for fall and for Thanksgiving, but we only want one more pickup day. We don't want you to have to come back in December. So we're trying to get enough pages, things for you to put in your folders for November and December. And that takes us a long time because I do Zooms all morning and then I have to go to school in the afternoon, do printing, make pages, prep some projects. And I think I can have it by next Monday. That gives me next weekend too. I already started it a little bit. All right, so I'm going to get you some pages for fall where there's some leaves to color for fall and some Thanksgiving pages. But right now, I'm just going to start doing some lessons in the morning with the calendar. So what I want to start, I wrote up here the 4 seasons. So we know there's 4 seasons. Now I'm going to go ahead and start with not the season that we're in now, but the season that we started school out in. And this is a flannel board, and I have these beautiful trees, really beautiful, colorful trees. This is a summer tree, boys and girls, right? This is what the trees look like in the summer. They are full of leaves. Now, this flannel board that I had used to have all sorts of other stuff that went with it, but it's been lost over the years because I've been teaching for 36 years. But I used to have a sunshine, and that got lost, and some other things to put down here, but I have the trees. This is a summer tree. The tree is full of nice green leaves. So up here on the board, I'm going to write the first season is summer. It doesn't really matter what season I start with. And then summer, okay? Now those are the months of June, July, and August, basically a little bit of September. The sun is shining, the tree is full of green leaves, and that's great because it's so hot and sunny out. We want a lot of green leaves on here because we want to sit in the shade, right? We want to sit down here and read a book and do things in the shade. Now, starting in September, it starts to cool down a little bit. Maybe not in California, but in other parts of the country, and the leaves start to turn colors. So September 21st is the first day of the new season, and that's called fall. I think I'll go ahead and just write it here. Let me turn it, because I don't know if I'll have enough room there. We'll have to go 2. So after summer is fall. Fall. Another name for fall is autumn. I guess I could write that. A-U-T-U-M-N, autumn. And you'll hear me call it both, fall or autumn. Now, what happens is the leaves on the trees start to turn colors, don't they? And that's what's happening now. It started in September, October, and now it's November. Now look at this beautiful tree. I keep saying, if you live at Tuscany Hills, every time you drive up the hill, you see the trees, the leaves turning colors up there. When I go to school, I saw the leaves turning colors. Okay, now this, mostly you see orange on this tree, but leaves really go from green to maybe orange, yellow, sometimes red, and then they'll turn brown, right? And then after that, they'll fall off the trees. That's why they call that season fall. Okay, now the sun could still be out. We could still have a sun here. We could have some rainy days, but the weather definitely cools down, right? So it goes from being 100 degrees in the summer to maybe in the 60s and 70s, and then at night it might get down in the 50s, but it definitely starts cooling down. So we went from summer to fall. Now, what do you think happens after that? Once all these leaves turn colors, they start to turn brown and they fall off the tree, then what is the tree going to look like? It's going to look bare, isn't it? So it's going to be a bare tree, the big tree trunk, and the leaves are all gone. They've all fallen off the trees. Okay, and in some places, if you're up in the mountains or in a different state, you might even get some snow. Uh-oh, I'm not sure why that's not staying. Okay, so these are made out of flannel, and this is kind of sticky, then they just stick up there. Nice. Isn't that a beautiful tree? I just love it. Okay, so now that it's not officially winter until December, but we're still going to talk about it. So the month of part of September, October, November are the fall months. And then starting in December, January, February is winter. So I'm going to write that down. I'll put that number 3. The next season is winter. And that starts with a w. You write the word win and then E-R is Okay, now let me write number 4 there. Okay, so look at this beautiful tree full of snow. The leaves are all gone. The tree is bare. There's no more leaves. But then it starts to warm up again, right? In March, April, May, it starts to warm up and the leaves come back on the trees. And first you get little tiny leaves and little buds, okay? And then some trees even get beautiful blossoms. So this is when the leaves start coming back. They're like a bright green, and then this tree even has flowers on it. Not sure if that's an apple tree or a cherry tree, but definitely has beautiful blossoms. And that season is called spring. So I'm gonna write that up here. S-P-R-I-N-G. And those are our 4 seasons, okay? So we've got, I don't think all the trees will fit on here, but let's just give it a try. So we started with summer. This is our summer tree, okay? And then the weather starts to cool down and the leaves turn colors, and that is fall. This is the season we're in right now, okay? And see if I can get them to stay just for a minute. Okay, then all the leaves fall off the trees and the tree is bare unless it gets some snow on it. And it's beautiful, isn't it, with that snow on there? This is winter, of course. And then when it starts to warm up again, the leaves come back on the trees and you might even get some beautiful blossoms. All right, so this is summer, this is fall, this is winter, and this is spring. So I am going to get some pages to you guys next week for the seasons, and I can look for some activities on Seesaw, but I just wanted to get started with that flannel board today. All right, bye-bye.